Hi, good evening. Hello to all of you, dear friends. Thank you again for being with us every week on this Middle East Vigil. Your support, as always, is so important. Every week, when I bring the atmosphere here in Israel, I focused on the split and disagreement that really seems to be more and more acute here, and which brings more difficulty to the complicated situation by itself. And I would like to bring today this angle of through the event. And now we are, the people here are preparing the Memorial Day for the people who killed on October 7th. And there is a huge movement of people, civilian, that want to make it very small, very who's not politician, who's not talking, just remembering, and to bring to this Memorial Day the light of hope. On the other hand, is the government, which more and more seems like completely disconnected from the people, supported only by 20%, 30% of the population here in Israel, according to the um, Starim, how do you say it, Uta? Anyway, so the splits now, or the disagreement, or the tension is between those who would like to bring the memorial of this horrible day together with hope to another way, and those people who just want to make a big event like it is something to celebrate. So this is what I bring tonight. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah. Hi, everyone. All this is happening now. Yeah, we're getting to almost 1 year of this. There are these ceasefire talks underway that are stalling, that it doesn't seem that much will come out of that. Tension seems to be too big. And all the while there is this fighting going on in in Gaza, in Lebanon, and the northern part of Israel, and also very much in the occupied territories. Maybe we don't hear so much about it, but it's really terrible also there. You can say that hate and violence are really at their height from both sides. And of course, the threat of retaliation by Iran is hanging over the Israeli society, which keeps people in suspense and in fear. So it's really this solar plexus region of the world is severely inflamed. So let us prepare for our work. Let us take a moment to just settle into our inner quiet, grounding touching base with our Mother Earth. Feeling our heart pulsing. Focusing in the center of the head. And let now soul energy flood the personality. We stand as a conscious soul in incarnation. Linking in now with each other on this call. And also with our colleagues in all nations. Get a sense of how our hearts unite in the group heart. And with the light of our minds, we weave a telepathic field. A clear, lighted space. We stand together in the will to peace. Sensing another moment this magnet that we are. And now in focused silence, let us turn our eyes to the Middle East. Our group eyes. Get a sense of where Israel is within its present borders and the occupied Palestinian territory of the West Bank. The Gaza Strip, and Egypt to the south, Jordan and Syria to the east, and Lebanon to the north. Get a sense of the wider area with Yemen, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and all the other states. Just observing for a moment this complex and volatile situation. And as we do so, let us release all judging. And just observing the emotional and mental forces at play. And as we hold this condition on the ground, from within our shared lighted space, let us attune now with the higher co-workers who cooperate with us and who guide this work. Just taking a moment for this communion. Letting our group heart be filled with the vibration of all-inclusive love. And within the aura of our higher co-workers, let us now open our consciousness to the divine plan, to that part of the divine plan which relates to the Middle East, which relates to the dark cloud still hanging over West Asia and East Europe. Take a few moments for this. Seeing this inflamed area in the wider context of the planet. Standing at the midway point between the outer condition in the Middle East and the higher forces of love and vision, let us now act as a conduit for them. See and sense a shaft of pure golden white light, broad and brilliant, flood West Asia. See a huge column of light pouring through all planes. And let us hold this column steady in the will to peace. See soul light flooding the mental sphere of the Middle East. And visualize the mental forces at play, slowly aligning to an inclusive vision. Every human life is sacred. Only together can we build peace. See the mental sphere of the Middle East becoming more penetrable for soul light. Visualize it becoming lighter, clearer. And see now soul light pouring through into the emotional sphere of the region, touching hearts, gently reorienting feelings of enmity towards the recognition that this is a family conflict, that these others on the other side of the divide are part of our own family. Taking a moment to accompany this reorienting process with our will to love. And see the light now pouring through into the etheric physical plane of the Middle East, penetrating into the earth, pulsing this disintegration process of the old pattern of an eye for an eye. Seeing it disintegrate, dissolve, dissipate. See a transmuting process underway within the whole pillar of light on all planes, mental, emotional, and this subconscious plane. Let us take a moment to hold space for this within both the Jewish and the Arab Muslim population in the Middle East. Transmuting process on all planes within this pillar of light. And visualize the possibility of an end to the violent conflict through a common agreement. A real agreement based on mutual respect. Live and let live. And visualize a higher order based on right relations developing in the whole area of West Asia, Middle East, in every nation, and between all these nations and all religions. And let us radiate this possibility of a Middle East in peace, based on right relations, radiated into the consciousness of the people in the Middle East and throughout the world. As we sound now the great invocation in Hebrew, and as we do so, let us include in our consciousness also the Arabic speakers.
מנקודת האור אשר בדעת אל, יזרום האור אל דעת האדם. ירד האור על פני האדמה. מנקודת האהבה אשר בלב האל, יזרום האהבה אל לבבות אנוש. שוב מורה עולם על פני האדמה. המרכז שבו נודע רצון האל, תנחה תכלית את רצונות אדם. תכלית אותה מורי האנושות יודעים ומשרתים. המרכז אשר נקרא המין האנושי, ושם תוכנית האהבה והאור, ויחתם הפתח אל הרע. יהי רצון, ויחדשו אור, אהבה ועוצמה, את התוכנית על פני האדמה. אמן.